आपकी आवाज कट गई है।
That can get things done and can be flexible. Indeed, an outcomes-focused grouping that can get things done and can be flexible to make sure that we achieve these outcomes. It's an example. It's an example of our resolve, and also, I think a clear statement of how important we regard the Quad as being an essential component. My first act 1 year ago tomorrow indeed was after being sworn in as Prime Minister was to fly to Tokyo to represent Australia in Japan at the second Quad Leaders Summit. And I will never forget the very warm and generous welcome that I had after my election. I can't think of any better way to begin a Prime Ministership than a gathering of such important friends from our region. 1 year on, I'm absolutely delighted to be amongst close friends again here in Japan to continue our important work, standing together for an open, stable, secure and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. A region where sovereignty is respected and all countries, large and small, benefit from a regional balance that keeps the peace. Respect for the leadership of regional institutions, including ASEAN, the Pacific Island Forum and the Indian Ocean Rim Association, is central to our approach. And our vision statement that we will release tonight sets out the principles for our engagement in the region. Through the Quad's positive, practical agenda, we are taking action to address shared challenges. Together, we are leveraging our collective strengths and offering support to the region, which will be enhanced by the outcomes that we hope to agree on tonight. So thank you everyone for gathering, and I will now hand to Prime Minister Modi for his opening comments.
Your Excellencies, Prime Minister Albanese, Prime Minister Kishida, and President Biden, I am very pleased to be taking part in this Quad Summit today and to be among friends. The Quad group has established itself as an important platform for peace, stability, and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific. There is no doubt at all about the fact that the Indo-Pacific region is the engine for global trade, innovation, and development. We agree that the security and success of the Indo-Pacific is important not just for this region, but for the entire world. We are moving forward with a constructive agenda based on shared democratic values. Through our shared efforts, we are giving a practical dimension to our vision.
Strategic technologies, reliable supply chain, health security, maritime security, काउंटर टेररिज्म जैसे महत्वपूर्ण क्षेत्रों में हमारा सकारात्मक सहयोग बढ़ रहा है। कई देश और समूह अपनी इंडो पैसिफिक रणनीति और विजन की घोषणा कर रहे हैं। आज की हमारी बैठक में इस पूरे क्षेत्र के समावेशी और पीपल सेंट्रिक विकास के जुड़े विषयों पर चर्चा करने का अवसर मिलेगा। मेरा मानना है कि क्वाड वैश्विक भलाई, मानव कल्याण, शांति और समृद्धि के लिए निरंतर प्रयत्न करता रहेगा। प्रधानमंत्री अल्बनीज़ी को इस समिट की सफल अध्यक्षता के लिए अभिनंदन और बधाई देता हूं। 2024 में क्वाड लीडर समिट का आयोजन भारत में करने में हमें खुशी होगी। धन्यवाद।
Well, thank you very much, Prime Minister Modi. I now turn to Prime Minister Kishida.
はい。先ほど議長のアンソニーからありましたように、東京での首脳会合から1年が経過しました。この1年の間、ロシアによる暴挙は依然として継続をし、安全保障環境は一層厳しさを増しています。法の支配に基づく自由で開かれた国際秩序が脅かされています。こうした厳しい情勢の中だからこそ、我々が一堂に会し、国際社会を分断と対立ではなく、協調に導くという目標に向けて、自由で開かれたインド太平洋、FOIP という共通のビジョンへの強固なコミットメントを改めて国際社会に示す意義は極めて大きいと思っています。地域諸国と共に歩むことなしに FOIP は達成し得ません。
Confrontation. Without starting together with regional countries, FOIP cannot be attained. We will listen to the voices of regional countries of the ASEAN, South Asia, and Pacific Island states to engage in practical cooperation which delivers true benefits to the region as a force for good. I hope today's discussion will give us another momentum to further spur our efforts. Thank you.
Thank you very
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद प्रधानमंत्री जी। और अब मैं राष्ट्रपति बाइडेन को आमंत्रित करता हूँ।
Well, gentlemen, Prime Minister, Prime Minister Albanese, especially for your impressive leadership of the Quad this year and your gracious flexibility in holding the meeting here again in Japan. While our setting today is different than our mission remains the same, and that is to advance our vision of a free, open, secure, and prosperous Indo-Pacific, and to demonstrate the capacity of democracy in the Pacific, and to demonstrate the capacity of democracies to deliver on a shared region. I think people are going to look back at this, the Quad, and God willing, 10, 20, 30 years from now and say it changed the dynamic not only of the region but the world. And while the setting today is different, in our last 2 years we made enormous progress, in my view. We're now launching a new initiatives to keep that progress going, from projects to build secure telecommunications in the Pacific region, to strengthen our cooperation in submarine cables, new joint efforts between our private sectors to invest in infrastructure and clean energy projects in the region. And I'm also proud of the work we've done with our partners, the ASEAN and Pacific Islands. Matter of fact, I was with one of our counterparts today at the larger meeting, and he's part of the ASEAN countries, and he said, I think the Quad is a very good idea. Remember in the beginning, it was how it was going to be greeted, and so I feel good. I think a great deal of the future of our world is going to be written here in the Indo-Pacific, and together I think we're going to continue to assure that the future provides more opportunity, prosperity, and stability than anything else. So I want to thank you again for your strong partnership and friendship, and I apologize again for the change in plans, but thank you for accommodating this, and I look forward to our conversations tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. We will now move to a close.
और अब मैं
संस्कृत సంస్కృతి సంప్రదాయం ప్రేమ ఆప్యాయత రాజసం ఉట్టిపడే వేడుకలకు అనువైన ప్రదేశం MLN కన్వెన్షన్ హాల్. కని విని ఎరుగని రీతిలో జరిగే మీ ఇంటి కళ్యాణ వైభోగానికి అందమైన కళ్యాణ వేదిక MLN కన్వెన్షన్ హాల్. MLN కన్వెన్షన్ హాల్ ప్రత్యేకతలు: సువిశాలమైన వెడ్డింగ్ హాల్స్, సెంట్రలైజ్ AC బ్యాంకెట్ హాల్ మరియు విశాలమైన డైనింగ్ హాల్, వధువరుల కోసం ప్రత్యేక AC మరియు నాన్ AC గదులు, నక్షత్రాల వెలుగులో పచ్చని పచ్చికపై పార్టీల కోసం అనువైన గార్డెన్. MLN కన్వెన్షన్ లో CCTV పర్యవేక్షణతో పూర్తి భద్రత. ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అండ్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ వర్కర్స్ గల అన్నపూర్ణ గ్రూప్ వారి సేవలు. 2000 వాహనాలు పార్కు చేసేందుకు సువిశాల పార్కింగ్ సౌకర్యం. మీ ఇంట జరిగే అన్ని శుభకార్యాలకు, పెళ్లి, రిసెప్షన్, ఎంగేజ్మెంట్, బర్త్డేస్, గెట్ టుగెదర్, కార్పొరేట్ ఈవెంట్స్, ఏ ఇతర శుభకార్యాలకైనా అందమైన వేదిక MLN కన్వెన్షన్ హాల్. బుకింగ్ కోసం సంప్రదించండి 7550438888 మరియు 7550428888. మా అడ్రస్ చీర్యాల లక్ష్మీ నరసింహస్వామి దేవాలయం ప్రక్కన, నియర్ ఔటర్ రింగ్ రోడ్, కీసరా జంక్షన్, చీర్యాల గ్రామం, మేడ్చల్ జిల్లా.